What is up, guys? Emmanuel Jones here. We back at with another NFL record prediction, and this time we'll be doing an NFL record prediction for the Chicago Bears in 2022, giving my thoughts and my game-by-game analysis to see how many games I think the Bears will win and how many games I think the Bears will lose. So Bears fans, so before I give you my record predictions for the Bears in 2022, don't forget to put the thumbs up to like the video, subscribe to my channel for more options, and don't forget to comment down your opinion below to see what you think the Bears are gonna do this season. Do you think they're gonna take a step forward this year? Do you think they're gonna miss out on the playoffs? Or just let me know in the comment section below what you think. All right, we're gonna get started. So week 1, they have to play at home versus San Francisco 49ers. Now, I believe this game right here last year was in Chicago. Now, this game was actually on Halloween. So this is actually on opening day, though. But this is a game that can definitely go either way, though. I mean, we could definitely see the Bears pull off an upset. I mean, yeah, because they're more stable at the quarterback position. I mean, yeah, but you know what? I'm going to go with the Niners here because I just think the Niners are just the more complete team. And it had the better coach and staff. So, yeah. And also, yeah, that's pretty much why the Niners win this game. So, yeah. All right, next game, they have to play versus the Packers. Obviously, the Packers should win this game easily because it's in Green Bay and, they have the better quarterback, the better coach. They're at home. And there's a more complete team. Yeah, I mean, all these reasons why that's going to lead to a Packers win. Next game, they have to play versus the Texans. Obviously, they should easily beat the Texans. I mean, the Texans are just a dumpster fire. I mean, they just suck. I mean, they don't have a quarterback. I mean, their coach is really not fantastic. I mean, this could be the Lovie Smith revenge game as well. I mean, can I really want to see a Texans pull off an upset? No, but I just think the Bears are just a more complete team. They got the quarterback advantage. They're at home. And they're just a more complete team, yeah. I mean, all these reasons why. I mean, that's going to lead to a Bears win. I think Justin Fields is going to have a field day. All right, next game they have to play versus the Giants. Obviously, this is a game right here that can definitely go either way, though. But you know what? I mean, I think the Giants are going to be a sneaky team this year. I mean, they got some upside. But you know what? I mean, this game is in Chicago. I might go with the Bears here. But you know what? I'm probably going to go ahead and just take the Giants to win this game because I just think the Giants, I mean, I like the coach more for the Giants more I like than the Bears coach. And I think Brian Daboll is going to have a good game plan against the Bears defense. So I think Danny Dimes is gonna put up a show here. And I don't think you guys are gonna have an answer for Kenny Galladay and Saquon and all those weapons that the Giants have. So I think they're just gonna have a big day, and they're gonna at least like put your defense in a bad position. So yeah, but I think it will be closer than we expected. But I think the Giants find a way to win this game. Next game, they have to play versus the Minnesota Vikings. Obviously, I have the Vikings win this game. I mean, the Vikings, they're at home. They're at the better quarterback. And I just think they're just a more complete team. And I like the coach more for the Vikings more I like than the Bears coach. So, yeah, that's why the Vikings find a way to win this game. Next game, they have to play versus the Washington Commanders. This is on Thursday night game. But you know what? This is absolutely a game that can definitely go either way, though, because I think the Washington Commanders might be a sneaky team this year. But you know what? I think this game right here is going to be a little bit close, though. But I could lead towards Washington to win this game because I think their offense has more explosive abilities. And I think their defensive line is better. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say the Bears are going to pull off the upset because they're at home. And I think Justin Fields is just going to put up a show here. And also, Washington Commanders now, they're really not great at stopping the run really well. And they're really not good at defending the pass. So I think Justin Fields, he should be able to move the ball. And I just think he should be able to at least like avoid pressure, especially against an overrated defense like the Washington Commanders. Yeah. And I don't think they're going to have an answer for Darnell Mooney. I think Darnell Mooney is going to have a big game. So, yeah. But I think this game right here is going to be super close. But I think the Bears find a way to win this game. But I'd say they at least win maybe by a field goal on the last drive. So, yeah. So, I think they're going to control time possession and control the clock in this game. So, yeah. That's pretty much why the Bears win. Next game, they have to play versus New England Patriots. Obviously, they should beat I actually got the Patriots winning because I just think the Patriots, are just a more complete team. They have the better quarterback. They're just a more complete team. They're at home and they have the better coach. That's just pretty much why. And I think the quarterbacks are kind of even a little bit. So, yeah, all these reasons why I think the Patriots win this game. Next game, week 8, they have to play versus the Cowboys. Obviously, I got the Cowboys winning this game because I just kind of really think the Cowboys are just a more complete team. They have the better quarterback. They have the better coach. They're at home. Yeah. I don't think your defense is going to have an answer for CeeDee Lamb. So I think CeeDee Lamb's going to have a big game. So, yeah. Yeah, but I think this game right here is going to be closer than we expected. But I think the Cowboys find a way to win this game. But I say they win by like a few points. Maybe I say they win by 6. Next game versus the Dolphins. Obviously, this is another game that can definitely go either way, though. But you know what? I like to say that Justin Fields is better quarterback than Tua. But you know what? Even though the game's in Chicago, I don't think it really matters. Like, the Bears are really not good at home. So, I'm just going to go ahead and just go with the Dolphins here because I just think the Dolphins are just a more complete team. And also, I like the coach more for the Dolphins more. I like the Bears coach. And also, they have a better offensive line as well. So, yeah. So, I think the Dolphins, with their strong running game they have, they should be able to run the ball well enough. They should run the ball really good enough against your defense. So, yeah. And I don't really think you're going to have an answer for Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle because I think Tyreek Hill is just a difference maker. So I think he's going to give the Bears defense a lot of problems. So, yeah, but I think this game right here is going to be close, but I think the Dolphins win this game. Maybe I say they win by maybe 6 or 7. Next game versus the Lions. Obviously, I got them beating the Lions the first game because, they're at home. And I just think Justin Fields is going to put up a show here. And I think you guys just own the Lions. So, yeah. So that's why I think they'll win. Also, I just think the Bears have a better quarterback in this game. Look, I just think Fields is just a better quarterback than Jared Goff. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I think the Bears win. Next game, they have to play versus the Falcons. Obviously, this is another game right here that can definitely go either way, though, because... But you know what? Even though it's in Atlanta, I'm probably going to go with the Bears here because I don't really know who's going to be the quarterback for Atlanta, right? It's going to be Marcus Mariota or Desmond Ridder. The Bears are just got the quarterback advantage in this game. And I just think they're just a more complete team. So, yeah, and I just don't think their defense will have an answer for Mooney. So I think he's just going to have a big game. Yeah, so that's pretty much why I think the Bears win this game. Next game, they have to play versus the New York Jets. Obviously, this is another game that can definitely go either way as well. But you know what? I think the Jets might be a sneaky team this year. I mean, they got some upside. But you know what? Even though the game's in New York, I don't really think it matters though. I mean, I could roll with the Jets here because, they're in New York and, some people, because I think the Jets are kind of getting slept on a little bit. But yeah. But you know what? I'm just going to roll with the Bears here because I just think the Bears are just. I just think the Bears are just like. I just don't think the Jets are going to have an answer for Darnell Mooney because I think Mooney's probably going to have another big game as well. So, yeah. But I think this game right here is going to be super close. But I think the Bears find a way to win this game. But I say they at least win by like 4 points. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets won this game. Next game versus the Packers. Obviously, obviously I got them losing to the Packers again because the Packers got more to play for this game, and actually you guys don't because the Bears aren't going to make the playoffs. So yeah, and the Packers have more chance to make the playoffs though because they're just a more complete team. I mean, yeah, I mean all these reasons why that's going to lead to a Packers win. So you get the bye week. Then after the bye week, they have to play versus the Philadelphia Eagles at home. Obviously, I think this game right here could definitely go either way as well. But you know what? I think the Eagles are going to be a sneaky good team this year. I mean, yeah. But you know what? I think this game right here is going to be super close. Now, the Bears can definitely pull off an upset. But you know what? I'm going with the Eagles here because I just think the Eagles are just a more complete team. And they have the better coach. I mean, and the quarterbacks are a little bit even, though. So, yeah. And I just don't think your defense will have an answer for A.J. Brown. So I think A.J. Brown can have a big game. And plus, they have a strong defensive line that can really get pressure. So, yeah. I think they should be able to stop your running game. And I think their secondary should be able to, like, take away your passing game. Like, maybe they can take away Darnell Mooney. Maybe, and also, they got some corners, which I think they can double team him. So, yeah. But I think this game right here is going to be a little bit closer, though. But I think the Eagles find a way to win this game, maybe by a few points. Next game, they have to play versus the Bills. Now, this is on a Saturday, so I got the Bills winning this game because the Bills are just a more complete team. They have the better quarterback and the better coach. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much why the Bills win this game. Then they got to play versus the Lions next. Obviously, they're going to split the Lions here because, the Lions are just – I mean, the Lions sometimes play the Bears tough anyways. They're at home. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I think the Lions win this game. Then last game, they have to play versus the Vikings. Obviously, they should split with the Vikings here because I think the reason why is that because, sometimes the Bears have owned the Vikings. So, yeah. And plus, I think Justin Fields is going to put up a show here. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I think the Bears win. So, all right, guys. As of right now, I have the Bears going 6-11. I mean, 2-4 in their division, 4-8 in the conference, 4-5 at home, 2-6 away. I mean, that's just kind of really bad. I mean, we could definitely see the Bears win at least like one more game, or maybe we can see them at least losing like one or two more games. Like here's some games like they can lose to. I mean, we could see them lose to the Jets, or maybe we could see them lose to the Falcons. Or we can see them at least losing to the Vikings in the last game again. I mean, yeah. And we can definitely see them win at least one more game or two more games. Like, we can see them beat the Giants or maybe the Dolphins. Or we can see them beat the Eagles as well. I mean, all those games, we can see the Bears win this. Some of these games, I think the Bears can definitely pull off an upset. But you know what? I just don't really think the Bears, I just kind of feel like that, they've gotten a lot worse this offseason because, they don't have Khalil Mack and Akeem Hicks no more. So I think their defensive line gets a little worse. So I don't think they're going to be good at defending the run. So I think their defensive line is going to be a lot weak. And I believe their offense has gotten a lot worse because they lost their second best weapon. Yeah. So I mean, I just don't think the Bears. I mean, I hope they can prove me wrong. I just hope the Bears prove me wrong, but I just don't think they're gonna be very good this year because they have a brutal schedule. I mean, yeah, and also I'm not a big Eberflus guy, so I'm really not a fan of Matt Eberflus. So yeah, so so if I can see some promise from Justin Fields, I mean, if he can break out, then this team can be really good. But this year, I just don't think they're there yet. So maybe we can at least give them at least 1 or 2 more years to get them back in the playoffs. So yeah. So I think I think I might have the Bears probably in third or fourth place. So yeah, maybe I put them below the Lions. I don't really know. Well, just let me know what you think. I mean, do you think I'm right or wrong, or you think I'm an idiot, or you think I'm crazy? Just let me know in the comments section below what you think. It's Emmanuel Jones from Big Fan. I'll see. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace.